Yeah, Tundra, obviously off the back of a massive victory for them. I think this Void last pick makes a lot of sense. Weaker period of the Beastmaster.
As you try and do. First blood's going to come out. Nine's going to get first blood over 40R mid. Do you base a team's play on the region's performance prior to that game? Ooh, silence. Hold on a Fada. We'll fall to Tavo.
What's he like you're comparing to? Oh, not again.
Lasso and so much damage. He is going to survive with the Heavenly Grace as well as the Purification. They're going to try and keep alive this Void Spirit, but with the rotation over from Snake King, that's going to be very difficult. And they've got the Disruption. They'll dissimulate over. Snake King still looking for it. And, oh boy, KJ, he's surviving as well. And 3 stacks of the Sticky Napalm. Aether Remnant lands. They finally get the kill there on a KJ. Himself that Hillbilly Smasher. Yeah, Theodore getting burnt out by 9. He's trying to get a high 5 as he's doing so. He's 5-0-0.
Not really been able to achieve anything by himself. He is level 5 though, so he's doing okay. And they're going to look to make a smoke here.
They're going to look to go in on 9. They've got a lot of heroes here. The Rupture, the God Strength, Lasso's used, and they finally take away his streak. That'll go into the hand. I don't think so. KJ, he's going to be the one who's caught out by the Rolling Thunder. Tavo, though, puts the Rupture on Fada. Heavenly Grace right-clicks in, and it looks like they already want to bail. They've got the Blood right down. There's the Primal Roar just as the Silence hits onto the Beastmaster. They get the kill to KJ. They're going to look over at Tavo. Time walk in, looking for a bash. He'll find one, maybe find a second. Tavo already knowing that he's dead on his screen already. They've got the lasso to lock up the Sven, and that's going to be a third. Again, of Police Chief Wiggum's kid on the bus. He says, I'm in danger.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, that's this right
Shackle.
now. Shackle ends, but there's the Chrono onto 2. Blood right down, trying to do as much damage as he can onto the Beastmaster. 3-3, trying to maybe just secure himself some safety. But they get the kill to KJ. They'll take out 40R. Look over now at Tavo and make it a third again. When it rains, it pours, and it's another triple kill for the side of...
It does, doesn't it?
Rupture Radabatos with the Blood right, but they've got the Disruption, and there's the save. And they've got the Arcane Rune, but Tavo is in a lot of trouble. Skidder was shackled, but it's not going to matter. Tavo goes down to Snake King. They're going to look with the Rolling Thunder as Fada's looking for a high 5. Anybody want to give him the high 5? Not looking likely. But they land the lasso onto the Void Spirit. He's going to try and run with the Astral Step, but a great Chrono. 3-man Chrono. Right click's coming in. 40R is going to drop KJ next. They've got the Primal Roar. The Blood Right's down. Looking over at Skidder, who's only the Aegis. They've ball back on 2. They really need to make it worth it. Get a second kill here onto the Faceless Void. They've got themselves the Aether Remnant, but the Disruption. A lot of damage was done to start that off. He's got the Time Walk, trying to avoid the Blood right. They pop the BKB. Non's going to go in and get the kill on the Costa Bile. They've got themselves the Void Spirit locked up. Tavo's dead. 2 Astral Step away, but they now focus their attention on the Theo Core. Gets onto the high ground with the Aether Remnant locking up 3-3 for a second, but 40R. Right click's coming in from Skidder. They'll get the kill onto the Void Spirit. And well, now you've lost 3 without buyback. And that's going to be Theo Core bashed up, killed off. Another triple kill here for Tundra as 9 secures his own.
It's the Black Dragon. Something Game of Thrones.
Something Red Eyes Black Dragon. Hey yo, it's Joey Wheeler.
Oh my goodness.
He is. Theo Core is going to die here. 9 with another kill. He's on a mega kill streak. Meanwhile, over mid, they're going to go after Tavo. They've got him slowed down. And Snake King's got himself. Oh boy, Tavo in a lot of trouble.
Oh my god. Is he dead?
Yeah, just the double flame break is so much damage. They're going to go after the Pangolier, but they've got themselves the last one on Costa Bile. Pop the BKB. They've got the Guardian Angel, but the Chronosphere comes in from Skidder. A decent amount of damage on Fada. They've also landed the Shackle. They've got the Axes flying forward. Looking for the Rolling Thunder. Fada jumps right on top of 40R as well as Theo Core with the Shield Crash. They've got the right click damage to get the kill on Costa Bile as well as taking out KJ. The Shackle ends on a 2. They'll call GG. Tundra will lock up game 1. And SG are going to certainly have to go back to the playbook.
This game was not close. I honestly think a lot of it comes down to this mid lane as well.
This is going to be rough for him. And what we've seen from a lot of Venges is go quickly boots Ags. I guess the question becomes, do you have the ability to get that Ags at a pretty decent timing? Fada, no Swashbuckle, only a 0-2-1 build with the Shield Crash at level 2. Ancient will not even make it close.
That's so unfortunate for Theodore. He's like 1 HP after all the creeps attack.
Ooh, shield crash and spike carapace. Impale comes out. Oh, the swashbuckle.
I mean, the 3 points in Lunar Blessing just are ridiculous.
And this is turning into what it was in the first game. Already a 1k net worth lead. They've got the disruption. They brought Snake King over. And Fada's already looking for a high 5. Look at that. In the game, looking for a high 5. I got you. Going into the Maelstrom next. He's hit level 8 and sitting close to top of the net worth. And now they're going to make that move. They're going to go into the jungle to look for ADR and get the kill on
One to die, two to live.
And entry's closed. They're going to TP in the Venge. They've got the lasso swap. All right. Primal split, Costa Bile, and he's dead. I hyped it up just because chat was involved.
Did you see what Snake King said there? Hang on, we'll let the fight happen first.
We'll let the fight happen as 9 ends up dead to ADR. ADR doing a good amount of damage with the Gush as well as the Wave of Terror coming in with the Mightiness Armor being a lot there for them. But Fada with the Rolling Thunder coming through and hitting on an ADR as well as KJ. 3-3 taking a lot of damage. Doesn't have the Primal split. And now Snake King trying to output the damage to get the kill on an ADR and will. So they get 2 for 1 so far. Shield crash from Fada looking over at Tavo. He's only level 6. He's disarmed for the moment, but the impale hits from Theo Core. Magic missile. There's the save coming in from Snake King with the last bit of mana that he has. But now the Ravage is out for KJ. And, well, they'll get the kill on a Fada.
And the Weaver's back again now as well, so that's going to be a dead Snake King. Good fight for SG.
Not bad from SG at all. Thundering and going after Theo Akura as they've got Snake King coming through once again with the Demonic Purge. They have the lasso out onto Costa Bile. Fada looking for that high 5 once more. Theo Akura on the run, trying to survive this time. Shadow Poison's being thrown, and Nine's got a Flame Break in now, and will hit it onto Theo Akura. 5 stacks of the Sticky Napalm. The Impale doesn't land. The Spike Carapace is there. This is Shadow Poison stacking up, and there's the Disruption. But Snake King doesn't have the mana for another Shadow Poison. Not going to matter anyway, as Fada gets credit for that kill. Ward placed down. It's going to spot Skitter. They're going to bring Theo Akura over with the Vendetta. They've got the Weaver in. The Vendetta hits, but there's the Disruption as the Impale comes through. They're looking for the Ravage to set that up onto the Luna, but they've got the Eclipse down. Do they have the damage to get the kill here? Ooh, they will finish off Skitter. He's dead for the first time, but the Flame Break lands on a 2. KJ looking like he's going to be traded. They'll go after the Nyx Assassin, make it 2. 9 with the double. Fada on the run, and Costa Bile will kill him as well. So a double for both sides. 9 maybe in a little bit too far, but they've got the Disruption, the Shadow Poison, as well as the Cinder Brew laid down by 3-3. He's going into the Primal Split. They look to grab the kill on the Weaver, and they'll find Costa Bile. 9's only got 100 health. What is Snake King's dead? Tavo's gone, and then they've got 40R or Rolling Thunder bouncing up Costa Bile. And they'll get the kill. 9 with another. Looking over Theo Core. That Flame Break's perfect. Shield crash coming down. Theo Core dusted up. That Vendetta's not going to work for you anymore. And you may spell Vendetta with a V, but your life ending starts with a D, ends with F.
They kind of need to wait for the Ravage again on SG, really, before they look to take that big 5-on-5.
Oh, boy. You have this axe, Tavo. Now it's time to make something of it, but the rest of the team is not here with you. They'll use that Primal Split. They'll take the first life out of the hands of the Venge, and now they're going to try and chase down the Illusion. This is not a good feeling when you're going to lose that Illusion almost immediately.
That's something I didn't think about, though, as well. Did you see the Dispel on the Storm Panda? It basically does so much damage to the Venge. They have lasso here,
they have found this Weaver. Costa Bile in a lot of trouble. He's got the Ags, the Primal Split again, and 9's going to get a kill there onto this Weaver. Fada, 2 shots. And another death. ADR claims the life of Fada. And Snake King's just doing what he can. Throws out the Soul Catcher. A couple of stacks of that Shadow Poison. Has the Demonic Purge. Eating a lot of damage from this Tide. And now 4 stacks. Gush coming in. KJ slowed up. There's another stack coming in. Snake King just trying to stack them up. And, gosh.
See the Venge. Oh, great Impale.
Only downside is they don't have anything to follow it up. They're going to swap. They're going to go for 9 immediately. He'll pop his BKB. He's under the tower for just a second. They've got themselves a Spike Carapace, but there's the Rolling Thunder coming out from Fada. Flame Break pushing back this Theo Core Nyx Assassin. They get the kill onto the Venge, but Venge, of course, has that axe. Trying to get a kill here on a Skitter with the help of Costa Bile. Lucent Beam, 2 heroes gone on the side
out.
of SG, and now they're TPing in KJ, who has the Blink as well as the Ravage, but they've got the swap coming in. They'll get the Aegis out of his hands, and now the Blink Ravage will be available. This is with the BKB up for Skitter, so he's trying to wait for the Blink as well as the Ravage, but he doesn't get the BKB off, and they'll get that kill on a Skitter. Oh, dear. I don't know if that's what they wanted, but now they've got the disruption coming through. The Vendetta's going to hit on a Snake King as well as the Wave of Terror. They've got themselves a Spike Carapace going into the Primal Split. Stun lands onto Theocore. They also have the Cinder Brew, so he's burning up. KJ blinks in. Anchor Smash as well as the Gush out on Afada. The Magic Missile is going to be there from the Illusion of Tavo, and now he's back to form. Right clicks from ADR, and they'll get the kill on Afada. So these kills starting to stack up for the side of Tundra. Nine trying to make a way back into this one as he does have Lasso. There's the Gleipnir, and I don't know if Nine really wants this. He's about to have to eat these hands coming in from the side of SG. KJ being swapped out. Tavo now going to be disrupted. Costabile doing with a little bit of health here, maybe looking to go back in to save the life of Tavo, but again, he's working with that axe, so saving the life of Tavo is just saving the gold. He'll end up dead and now still...
He's feeling himself finally. This is it.
Yeah, but he's going to be dead potentially for the first time. And now the swap on Afada, which is going to send him up the steps, but they've got the Rolling Thunder to follow him up. There's the dust on a Costabile. They'll pop the BKB on 9. They get the first kill on a Tavo, and now when they do anything with this illusion, they'll pop down the Eclipse. This isn't the best Eclipse coming out from Skitter, but it will take care of the illusion from Tavo. Now Costabile thinking about going back in. They've got the Spike Carapace that lands on a 9. Do they have the damage to get anything with this? They go to the Primal Split. They've got themselves the Flame Break. Do they have the control to get the kill here onto the Weaver? They might. He's cycloned up into the air. The fake grenade thrown by Theocore over onto this Storm Panda. Costabile getting low with the BKB pop, but he ends up going down to 33. There's the swap out of Skitter, and now he's going to pop that BKB. Right click's coming in with 9, popping his own BKB. Impale's not going to land because they've got the Primal Split, the land of the Lasso on the Weaver. They go down with the Eclipse, but he's got that time lapse. They get the kill on the Theocore. Cyclone onto the Tide as they take out Tavo. He still has that illusion. Swashbuckle over, disarming both the Weaver as well as the Clinks. Fada really making this difficult for the side of SG Esports, who are still trying to fight 3-3 really deep in and kind of eyeing down Costabile. They're going to buy back on Tavo, and they'll get this kill on the Weaver, who did not have that time lapse. Now they find ADR who's going to pop the BKB, but the right click damage coming in from Skitter is looking like it's surely going to be enough. He doesn't have buyback either. Dip for 74 seconds. Tavo, who just bought back, is on the run. 9 has a flame break. That'll be right on top, and they're looking to high-five Tavo once again as he'll burn out. And this should be, especially with Shadow Demon, pretty easy to high ground this one. Now he's got the Ags. Blink Gush on a 9, but well, they can wait out this glyph, and they're going to break into the base. Tier 3 goes down right onto the tier 4s, and they're going to just try and finish it right here, right now. Waves bouncing around into the racks, into these buildings, into the towers, and they'll get themselves at least one. Just have to wait on this disruption, make those illusions, and continue to take out both tier 4s at the same time. The BKB pop by Costabile. They'll go to the Ravage, but it's not looking likely that it's going to be enough. Skitter pops the BKB, turns it around on a KJ. They get a gun to Theocore. They'll take out his hide and potentially get him a second time. ADR goes down, and GG's going to be called as Tundra will lock up the 2-0.